Oh, is this thing on? Hello? I think it's on. Hi, welcome for joining. I'm sure you know who I am by now. And if you don't, and you somehow stumbled on in here, let me fill you in. I'm GoodnightSnek, virtual assassin of virtual tubers. That's right, you heard me correctly. I kill other VTubers. It's fine, it's totally legit, I promise. I'm not some knife-wielding maniac. If somehow you aren't familiar with the red ranking system, let me fill you in. They're somewhat recent and not everyone's cup of tea, but basically the way it works is a bunch of VTubers who want to get real famous real fast have decided to sort of speedrun that and sign up for the red ranking system. They sign on to various VTuber companies, and should they decide to, they apply to become a red ranked VTuber. And what that means is that when you apply, you get sent out on a placement match, and during your placement match, you're ranked on how well you did, and assuming you don't get killed during your placement match, depending on how well you do, they'll give you a ranking. The better you do, the higher that ranking. Well, don't worry about it. I got a 33rd. Not as high as I'd like it to be. I like to think I'm a lot better at assassinating and killing, but clearly there's a lot I got to learn. But anyways, it's not too bad either. Top 50. Lord knows how many other tubers signed up for that. Can't help but think it's maybe, well, this neurotoxic venom I've got stored away. Just one bite and the things filled up in here make their way all the way up here, out my mouth, and into your bloodstream. It's quite the effective assassination method, but sometimes it gets a little difficult, so I gotta work a little hard on annihilating my opponent, but it's fine. Anyways, that's enough exposition dumping. Let me tell you the real reason you're here. You see, not only do I assassinate, but you gotta remember, I'm a streamer as well. And the important thing about streaming is to really diversify your portfolio. I can't just go live and play video games, I gotta do other things. So, funnily enough, this wasn't even my manager's idea. This is my CEO Coco's idea. They figured I should try vlogging sometime. You know what? I suppose they're right. The life of an assassin, well, not that exciting, is different than others. Other than, mostly spending my time sitting on my fat ass just playing video games. I guess I can show you the sort of things I do, so why don't we go out and start a dating together? I do have a mission today, so I can take you out for that. What do you think? Interested? I know you are. Hi there. Alright, so we're at my favorite cafe. I really enjoy hanging out at this place. I decided to set the camera a little on the table so I can, sit down and enjoy my drinks. I got myself a little coffee, and I figured, as a treat for my very first vlog, I'd treat myself to concha. Now, you might not know this about me, but I'm actually Hispanic, and I fucking love these little desserts so much. Conchas are my absolute fucking favorite. They're so good and they're really nostalgic. Anyways, I thought, it'd be fun to take you to my favorite little cafe, and I'm sure you don't mind the view. Must be real, right? There's a lot to be looking at after all. Okay, alright. Can't be too slutty in a public establishment. We'll save that for the end of the video. Somewhere a little more private. Wouldn't you like that? God, these are so cute. Have a look at this. It's just a little guy, and he wiggled. My little wiggle guy. You might think that as an assassin, I prefer like a bitter black coffee, but truth be told, I I like them real sweet. What can I say? I don't know, there's enough bitterness going on already. There's enough bitterness and death. Why should I, like, you know, give myself something bitter to eat and drink? I enjoy something sweet, something nice and tasty. A little bit of sugar in my life, get me going, get me a little crazy, get me a little kooky, you know? Oh, I'm starting to act up with all that sugar. Okay, alright. Hope you enjoy this place. It's so comfortable, just so cozy. It's a nice little stopping point before we actually head on out to a big old mission. Anyways, I figure, you know, I like to stop here and get myself something right before every mission. So why not use this opportunity next time I do one of these vlogs to do a little Q&A. I already got my phone sitting here on the desk. Might as well, right? I can scroll through little messages and just, like, answer some questions from y'all. Whether you have questions about, you know, the city and world I live in, what it's like being an assassin, what it's like having such humongous knockers, or sort of locations you want to be taken to, let me know. I don't always have to record when I kill someone, but it makes a good excuse to start vlogging. Ah, it's so good. Yeah, it's funny, actually. My manager Monica showed me this place. It was, here, actually. We signed the contract. It's when she decided to bring me on as an assassin of the VSAA. Back then, I didn't know any better. I had no idea the sort of woman I was dealing with. I hate to admit it, but, woof. She got me burning up a little bit. Part of the reason I signed that contract was a little bit desperate for money and hella desperate for attention. So it all worked out. She decided to meet me here in this little cafe. She treated me all well and good. Hell, actually. She told me to pick out a pastry to go with my coffee when I got here that she was buying, and the look on her face when I just said, "This'll do. Just a concha, nothing else, nothing fancy." She said I made for a cheap date. You know what? So I told her, "Oh, don't worry. I make it more expensive other places." That was back when she pretended to flirt with me to get me to sign on to this job. And now she's mean and really, now she's more mean to me. But you know what? Hey, that just means she's more open and honest with her feelings than she was before. So I got duped into signing that contract. Oh wow, guess I don't love my job. I get to sit around and play video games, shake my rack around on screen for you, get you worked up. It's a lot of fun. And then afterwards I get to get all the stress relief of having to go through comments and answering emails and deal with all of that by, you know, killing someone. It's a lot of fun. I remember the day I came in with Monica too. She decided to come off as a little sweet. She got herself a little box of chocolates. It was really cute. The first one she picked out was a heart. I don't know what flavor it was, but she said it was her favorite. Wonder if she meant that back then, or if she was just part of the act. Maybe one day I'll get her that same box of chocolates again and see if it really was her favorite, or if she was just bullshitting. Who knows? Anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my coffee. I'm gonna finish my concha. Say bye-bye, concha. Bye. And next I see y'all, it'll be on the train. Trust me, you're gonna want to see this. Oh, there we go. Is it on again? There we are. Hi. Apologies for the scuff, but it's my first vlog. What do you expect from me? Then again, let's be real. You probably don't mind every time I start the video down here looking at my phone settings, do you? Just boop. Boop, boop, boop. Anyways, welcome to my favorite part about any assassination job. the trans-dimensional railway. It's gorgeous. I can't believe I get to ride this. Well, sometimes. Other times I'm not so lucky and my targets are in somewhere a little more local. But luckily, today we get to hang on somewhere real good. We're gonna be traveling out far to a location I haven't been, or a dimension I think I've been sent to. See, the thing about the world of VTubers is there's a lot of these dumbasses who think they can get famous playing video games on the internet. They come from all walks of life, all sorts of realities and histories. So obviously we gotta find a way to connect them all so that I can go out there, meet them, collab with them, and most importantly, kill the ones who need killing. And I am so lucky that, on the off chance I die, but let's be real, that's not happening anytime soon, if ever. Like, to be honest, come on, do you see me dying a fight? As if. Maybe choking on like a pretzel or something, but in combat? Hell no, bitch, I got this shit. Anyways, look. Have a look. Gorgeous, isn't it? Crazy to think that these are the particles that just connect our realities to one another. Hey? Mine's over there. You can look at this. Maybe something else. Later in the video. No skipping. I'll find out. You don't want me to find out. But yeah, this is by far my favorite part. I don't drive, so it's really nice that I get to just sit back, relax, and take in the view. If I were to die, it's not a bad last thing to look at. I don't think I'd ever get tired of it. Anyways, we'll be arriving at the stop soon, so I'll see you after the battle. Come on. Focus. Hurry up. I got some things to say. Close enough. This'll have to do. I think I got some water on my phone. Anyways, hey, guess who survived? Me. Just barely made it out of it. Made it out with the hair on my head, but can't say much about the clothes on my body. But enough to keep this terms of service. Congratulations. I said you'd get to see them. I just, wasn't expecting you to see them like that. I was hoping to sew the sweater on. Oh well. Anyways. Quite the, location we found ourselves in, huh? It's really just devoid of life and devoid of any, color. Just have a look around. Have you seen an ocean so gray? Rocks so charcoaly? Tits so shiny? Jeez, eyes up here. I'm kind of the only color being brought to this place. Well, outside of the, copious amounts of red I left behind. It's fine. Nothing these waves can't wash away, after all. And you know what? Hey, maybe it's a good thing these things got ripped apart. At the very least, it makes washing all the blood out much easier. Something kind of nostalgic about this place. I don't know. I don't think I've been here, but there's big chunks of time in my mind that I can't really recall. It's all just kind of a fuzz. So, maybe I've been here. Trying to figure out the nostalgic feeling I'm feeling is a good one or a not so good one. But, it's nice. For someone who has a lot of trouble remembering things, I'm glad I can remember that I'm supposed to remember this place. I just don't know why. Who knows? Maybe it meant something to me as a kid. Maybe it meant something to me as an adult before I got conked on the head and forgot a whole lot and joined up with the VSAA. Whatever memories I had then, they're washed away now. Kind of like the guy that, I threw into the ocean after disposing of him. Boy, howdy, was he a tough one. Really put up a fight. He really wanted to see these waves splash on the shore once more. So, at least he got to see that. I might not remember this place as well, but, he certainly had a lot of memories of this place. It meant something to him, so I suppose it's good that these waves took him. I won't bore you with the details of the fight. It's just another dead VTuber. Happens all the time after all. Besides, if you're really that interested in the battles, you know where to find them. It's not like we don't monetize the red rankings. They're there for you. You'll find them whenever. The real question is, when will you find me next? Certainly not now. Come on, focus, silly. Oh, whatever. I'll have to take this thing in and get it looked at. Hey, you know what? Thanks for entertaining this serpent. I think I owe my boss Coco some coffee and maybe a little date back at that cafe because this was fun. I was really looking forward to getting to continue this. I was really hoping I'd get to continue this. Want to pick up the camera and talk to y'all some more after a battle. Glad I get to do this. I'm sure y'all are very glad you get to see this. Okay, alright, can't play around with that too much. Anyways, thanks for entertaining this serpent. Y'all take it easy. Don't forget, leave me some questions down below. Hopefully I'll survive long enough to answer them. Till then, though, take care, my poompies. Have a gal night. Bye-bye. See you in the next one. Mwah.